The ferry servicing the Isle of Arran is still out of operation. CalMac is expecting an update later today from the engineers about whether the MV Caledonian Isles will be back in service. The MV Isle of Arran has been working that route while the repairs are made, but it is a smaller vessel. Sheila Gilmore is the CEO of Visit Arran and is with us now. Sheila, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Laura.
So while we await this update from CalMac, just tell us how the week has been. How has this been affecting tourism on the island, but also everyday life? Because it's not just about tourists.
You're absolutely right. It's not just about tourism. It's about our whole island. It's about supplies. It's about community. It's everything. So I think it would be fair to say it's been a interesting week, challenging perhaps. I think I want to reiterate that, we do have a ferry coming. It's a smaller ferry, but there are sailings, and we would try and encourage everyone still to come. The island's looking absolutely fabulous, and we're ready to welcome you to our island.
Well, it's Easter holidays, isn't it? Or it has been for many. It's coming up to the weekend too. How has this literally affected bookings? Has it been a case of some people not being able to get over to accommodation they might have booked?
I think yes, but I also think there's been a lot of people cancelled because they think there aren't any sailings at all. And there are sailings. So, I think that's triumphant. Resilient, they will plough on, but very, very frustrating times for us all here. And, we would ask our visitors to support us and keep coming and keep supporting businesses and the island economy.
Sheila, we're having problems with your line. We're going to pop back to Arran now to talk to Sheila Gilmore, who's the CEO of Visit Arran. Arran has been having issues with the ferry this week. The main ferry serving the island's out of operation and a smaller vessel has been working the route. Sheila, good to have you back on. Sorry for the technical issues earlier. You've been explaining to us how this has just caused an uncertainty more than anything for people who were hoping to come and visit the island, not sure if they'd be able to get there.
Yeah, so I think what I would be saying to people is we do have a ferry. It is a smaller ferry, but we do have a ferry. And what we're experiencing are people cancelling their bookings, assuming that they won't be able to get over to the island, So at the moment, it's a turn up and go service that's being operated, but the island is looking fantastic, and the businesses, we are very resilient on the island. You're talking about in the face of adversity, that's us. That's us here.
You're used to this, aren't you? This is not a new problem.
Sadly, I'm afraid we are, and we do feel that we get very forgotten about in general, at the south end of the network. Everybody's sort of saying they're doing their best, but it's very, very difficult when you've got services that affect, and it is a lifeline service for our island. It is a lifeline service.
Have supplies been affected at all?
We're working around that. We've been working quite closely. I sit in the Arran Ferry Committee. We've been working quite closely with CalMac to try and sort out a prioritisation scheme. Of course, that's always very difficult for supplies, because what's very important to one supplier's business is perhaps not as important to another business. But overall, we seem to be doing okay. We had one or two issues about fuel, but that's all sorted now. So key supplies are getting through, and we just want to kind of reassure the travelling public that we would welcome them to come to the island, because I think as much as anything the sort of negative media is really influencing people's decisions whether or not to come, and that's just really sad, because as I say, the businesses and the island and the community are ready to welcome people
ready
here.
To welcome, and hoping for good news today about the MV Caledonian Isles. Hopefully that will be back in service very soon. Sheila, we'll have to leave it there. We're just coming up to the hour, but good to hear from you this morning. Sheila Gilmore there, the CEO of Visit Arran.